Hey guys, watching one and only, my name is AJ. Welcome back to the episode of Let's Build a City. Today we are on the complete opposite side of the island to where we've been the last couple of episodes. We are at the farming area here. How cool does this all look? Accident, you know how I always seem to accidentally do things that end up looking quite nice? Well, when I made this, I made all the holes and put water in it to keep the soil hydrated for all the crops, yeah? Well, I ended up doing some on the path here, and I didn't really mean to, but I really like that. It looks like little puddles as you sort of walk along. Like it's a muddy path anyway, and having like a little puddle of water, you see that on these sort of dirt paths. But anyway, we are over here because I was thinking how awesome. Why do I hear running water? It must be underneath me. Ah, there it is. I was thinking how cool it would be to have an interior to the farmhouse. I mean, it's a magnificent build. I literally just got to the road and I looked left and right like I was crossing the road. I was like, yeah, no, I can cross, as if something was going to come hurling past. Oh, dear me. So it's a huge house, right? A lot of space, and it's a pretty large scale build. It's sort of a key landmark in this sort of area. We might do some changes to the exterior, very similar to the fire station. I think we can do better, is basically the short of it. I'm not a huge fan anymore of these hoppers on top of these blocks. I don't like that. I did like it. I can see what I was trying to do when I built it. But I think we can at least execute it better. I'm not a fan of this wall. I think it's very plain, basically. But it's such a really nice area, like setting, that I think with an interior it's going to be really nice. In here we've got the garages. It's a double garage, look. I mean, that's pretty sick by itself, isn't it? You know what I mean? Got the lawnmower here, even with like little wheels and stuff, little light on the front. Looks fairly cute. I like that. We've got a barn here with a tractor in it that actually has 2 seats in it. You very rarely see 2 seats in these things. Don't really like the back. I think that's a little bit plain as well, so we might have to do something like that. It looks like I've done some sort of attempt of decoration up here. Again, not really a huge fan of it. It seemed to be a little bit of a sort of last minute thing. Just some chests and some hay bales and nothing downstairs. I think downstairs we can certainly put some more storage stuff in these corners. You know, there's like little tuckaways that we could really make use of. In the garage, I'd like to put like a little workstation and stuff like that, you know, little drawers and all that kind of thing. There's a trailer. See, there's so much, like a little world tour just here alone. Little hay trailer just sitting there outside the back of the barn. All of the fields around us. We've got this back deck, which I actually still love. This is not going to change. We've got the barbecue here with our little tongs to pick up the burgers. I don't know what the hoe was for. I can't remember exactly what the hoe was for. It would have been some sort of tool in order to serve up food or something like that. Maybe we can put some more detail into the decking here so it's not just oak. Maybe we change up the oak fence so it's not oak on oak. I think that was a little bit of a mistake. But then we come back round, we've got a little sort of path that comes back round to the front here. But look at the space on the inside when I can find a door. Look at this space on the inside. Now it's going to require a fair bit of planning because it's a very open space. There's no real sort of layout, self-layout, automatic layout to it. So we're going to have to try and be a little bit clever. But I also want to try and take some inspiration from real life. And what I mean by that is, do I have a back? Oh, I got a back door, yeah. Is in a lot of these houses, the entrance, either the front door or the back door, goes straight into the kitchen. And the kitchen of these farmhouses are like the centerpiece. They're the integral important part. So I'm thinking if we, let's grab a night vision potion so we can see. There's a little bit of light in here, but I think you guys will like a bit more light. I think if we have this back door area come in here, and basically this is the kitchen. I know it's huge. if you think about, like, you'd have an oven there, and maybe a sink there, and a fridge there, and a countertop there. What am I going to do with the rest of the space? Well, I could do a couple of things. I'm thinking maybe we have, like, a little bread oven thing right in the middle. So this will sort of go hard to explain, like, with just a planning stage block. But, like, you'd have this sort of thing in the middle here. We'll get some trapdoors, so those rusty looking acacia trapdoors are quite good for, like, little barbecue cooking parts and stuff like that. I have something like this. I can't place that on there, which is annoying, but I'll be able to figure something out to get the middle one in somehow. I don't know yet. A pizza oven, you know, same sort of deal. We could put that in there. It wouldn't look out of place in a farmhouse either. We could have it as a center island with, like, utensils hanging down from above. Quite a few options, I think. The ceiling we are a little bit limited on. I think it's going to keep it quite quaint, but for the ceiling we're going to have to use slabs. And if I just place any slab here for the moment, this is the height that it's going to have to be at, because we have to have the floor for this level here. Okay, so, like, you always have the one block below, and you always be able to sort of look out on head height. That's just sort of the normal sort of Minecraft style. You don't have it up here. That doesn't really make as much sense. It just looks wrong, at least to me. And by using slabs underneath, we also get this sort of half block of brick still visible above the window. It limits us in what we can do with the height of the interior on this kitchen and the first floor in general. You know, we can jump in here and we don't hit our head. You know, there's plenty of room. But I think we need to do some clever stuff there. So, if we had the kitchen coming in through the back door, what would you want coming through the front door? Would you want a hallway? Would you want some sort of, I'm not going to say reception area, but let's call it a lobby area. Reception always makes it feel a little bit more businessy, but reception area, but a lobby area sounds a little bit more like an area to put your coat down and your shoes and all that kind of thing. And I think I like that idea. So let's go off this in between these two windows here, and we'll have just a little sort of room like this. Maybe we put a full wall here, and then I can mark out where I want the doors to be. You know, you come in here, there can be like a little table where we can put some, like, car keys down on, tractor keys, and all that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll have the door, at least a door there to come through. I think I also want maybe a door here as well somewhere. Maybe to a, I don't know, would you want, like, a pantry area would be cool, but maybe I would want that off the kitchen. I think I'm going to do a pantry area off the kitchen. And I think I'm going to do it right there, and it's going to come back like this and like that as a little pantry area, so we can have some herbs and some shelves and stuff in there. That's a pretty good idea. This is the dispenser for the steaks, so, for the barbecue. Where's the button? Oh, is it this one? Must be this one. Hee I got a burger. Anyway, so come back inside. We need a lounge and we need a bathroom. Maybe that's, oh, I can't have that there, can I? It's right in the way of the window. That wouldn't feel right. There we go. So maybe we have this back area as a bathroom. Odd to have windows in a bathroom, but I think we can get it to work. And because it's a big old house, I think a big old bathroom would make sense. Maybe we could have it like a little Jack and Jill bathroom, so we could have another door somewhere here to get in. You know, you come home from outside and you're busting to go to the toilet. You don't have to sort of go all the way through the house. It's just straight through this little lobby area and into the bathroom. I'm thinking a big bathroom so we can have a bath, a shower, a toilet and a sink all in one. Very often we don't get the room to be able to do that. We need a staircase to get up before we forget to the second level. I think this would be perfect. I think we could do a little up job here, and then it sort of wraps around and it comes up and then up like that. Smash. Do you know what I mean? So you sort of go up and around and then up. That'll work out well. We'll leave that there as a little planner thing. And I think this leaves us a really sort of nice shaped lounge for us to work with. Let's make sure we can get into the kitchen. Do we have like, not a doorway to get into the kitchen, do we have it semi open plan? Maybe if we had something like that, we leave that middle one in and we have like a little double arch going on. Obviously it's not going to be brown wool, it's just placeholder block. Calm down. Yeah, and then into the lounge here. I need a TV on the wall spot, actually quite important. I've got this wall here that we could be able to put a TV on, but it doesn't really leave us much room for a couch or anything. I've got this spot here for a TV, which works a little bit better. We could have a 2-wide TV there, fit in comfortably. Have a little couch there, a little sitting area, library maybe over there, and a dining table here. Straight through from the kitchen. I think we've got the downstairs figured out. I think we've got that good. Let me put a ceiling down all the way across so we feel a little bit more safe. I'll put the walls up as well, and we'll jump on to the next step. We'll start thinking about the floor. Alright, so I've made some executive choices. For the ceiling, I've kept it the same throughout. I went with an oak slab on the edge of all the rooms, and then I've put the middle as spruce. I think it keeps a rustic feel, which I think is exactly the look that we're going for here. For the walls, I wanted to sort of keep the brick. Again, it's rustic, but it's also quite flexible. I think a lot of colours can go with brick walls. A lot, you know, brick is very hard to build with, but I think interiors go quite easily with everything. I'll put these little arches on the tops of all the doors. I'm just doing that now. I'll have a through to the bathroom here. I have one here like that and stuff. But I didn't want the stone brick to come into the house. I think we can use stone brick on the interior for detailed parts. If you wanted to have like a fireplace there, for example, or something like that, we could maybe build it out of stone. But I didn't want to like bring it in, so I thought, well, what block can I use? So I had a look through, and I think this clay goes really well with the brick. I think it divides it up nicely, but is a very, again, neutral colour for us to do anything with. I think greens, well, we already know the grass is green in here, and it sort of doesn't look all that out of place. So we know the colour green is going to go well with this. Red is going to go well with this. Little touch of yellow could come in well. Obviously, the browns and the darker colours will go. It gives us loads of options for different interior designs that could look really nice. I need a slab of brick to go in the middle. These are 3 wide doors. The only 3 wide doors in the house so far, but or probably will be. But I think that looks nice, and I think there'll be, yeah, one more double there into the pantry. Let's do it there as well, and then it's all the way around. Okay, perfect. It feels really airy down here. Like I come in this back door, I can see in there, I can see into the lounge, I can see right through to the lobby. Exactly what you want to get out of this. I think you want to have that sort of feeling. Now I haven't done completely everything here. I don't know how this is going to tie in. I don't know how the oak is going to go. Maybe the oak will just go straight across here. Maybe we get rid of that bit. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out once we've actually got the staircase in and set properly. The only trouble that we might have is when we come upstairs to do this top layer. The difficulty of having the floors so close together is that this floor I'm pretty much stuck with, and we've got these sort of the lines of the walls coming through. So how do you get around that? Well, there's like 3 options. The first option is like the easiest option, and it's to make the top floor have exactly the same floor plan as downstairs. So again, we just put the walls up like this. We do it exactly the same way as downstairs, and then that way the floor, the pattern on the floor, won't look out of place because it'll be the shape of the room. Only trouble you've got is you know, we could have that as an upstairs bathroom, we could have this as a spare bedroom. Well, you know what, it might work. We could have that as an ensuite, that as the master bedroom, and then have this as like a giant library or something like that in the middle. To be fair, we might actually end up going with that. It's not usually the option that works, because a lot of the time the rooms downstairs, the sizes and the shapes of them can't really be recycled upstairs. But after we've looked at it here, it looks like that it might be able to be possible. It looks like we've also got a chimney spot that might be able to come down into the master bedroom, have a chimney, a fireplace in there. We've got one here, but that might be a false one. I don't know. We might be able to hook it up to the library here somehow. I haven't really thought about it all that much. Oh, that's not the right block. I want the I got rid of the stair. Are you kidding me? Like that. Again, need to do something up here. Very plain, very boring, very nothing going on. How many chimneys do we have? It is only 2 chimneys. Good. Maybe that chimney could go down and... let me in. Could go down and maybe across to hit the lounge somehow. I don't know. So we get, the dining room area. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. We could just move the chimney as well. It doesn't have to be there, does it? But anyway, second option to what you could do is do the walls where you want and then cover up the floor in like carpets or with furniture, and just sort of hide it. It doesn't really matter. And the third option is you can put slabs on top of these slabs. Now, doing this does give you a little bit of room below the window, which is what I always like to have. I don't like it, like I said earlier in the episode over there, I don't like to have the floor on the same level as the window. It just feels a little bit sort of claustrophobic. So you can do this, but as you can imagine, what the next problem, or what the problem is going to be with this, is it's really hard to actually place furniture and beds and all that kind of thing. The beds, I don't know if you can even place a bed or if it'll float. Yeah, you can't even place the bed, you see, so you'd have to have a sort of stack up area. I don't know. I think, funnily enough, in this case, option 1 is our best one here. We actually use the floor plan for the one above. Bedroom, ensuite. Well, I could have just a bedroom, ensuite, bedroom, if we wanted to. And I suppose there's nothing really stopping us from putting a wall in here. If we wanted to have another bedroom over there, we could just put a wall in. Anyway, that's an episode away or so, or more probably, because we haven't done much this episode. It's a lot of planning. It's a lot of integral stuff. Kitchen, important part. Floor. I don't want to go with the old black and white checker pattern here. I think that's a little bit too modern of a feel. But I still would like I might even want to keep a checker pattern, but I want it to be more subtle. I want it to feel cold. I want the floor to have a cold feeling to it. So you come in and you've got your no shoes on and stuff, and it's a loud sort of slappy noise on your feet in the morning when you come down the stairs. You can hear yourself walking around the kitchen because it's like a cold clay or tiled sort of thing. And I think the clay in the game, if we get nice subtle close colours, could work. I don't really want to use this one again. We've already got this one in the wall. This one works very well. Maybe orange could work well. That could be nice. We could go with a completely different colour scheme and go with a couple of different types of grey. Maybe not even stick to clay itself. Maybe we could have one clay and one mossy, very plain texture. Again, don't really like that. That could work. These two together or these two together would work quite well, I think. Let's have a tryout. We'll do like a two test areas. So you need to have a big enough area to really be able to tell if you're gonna like it or not. Ooh. Oops. Damn it. Me and my fingers. Very orange. Very warm. It looks warm. Do you know what I mean? It's warm, orangey colours, hot colours. So maybe this will be a little bit more cold feeling with the greys and the silvers. So if we do something like this, And something like this. I think I like that. I think I prefer. I don't not like that, and I think it goes well with the walls. I just think this goes better. It looks a little bit colder, feels colder when you're going over it. It's a little bit more neutral, maybe. Things in the kitchen will certainly stand out more with a silver floor, with a grey floor, as opposed to this. The browns and stuff blend in a little bit more. Could be nice, could be the right shape. No, I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to go with that one. So that's what the floor's going to be in there. In the lounge, I think I want a nice wooden floor. All throughout this whole sort of lounge area. It might even go into the lobby area as well. I don't want to just put planks down, though. I want to maybe stagger a couple of different kinds of planks. Either these two or maybe... Is dark oak going to be too dark? So we have something like this. Is what I'm thinking. And I want to count out how many it's long. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with 5 long for the moment. And then I want this one. I think the dark oak's going to be too dark. I think we'll keep the dark oak for shelves and tables and furniture and stuff like that. So we have like a 5 and a 5. But then down here, I want it to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. And we sort of get this sort of staggered pattern. A little bit different. It doesn't look quite as boring, I feel. All the way through. Hard to tell, hard to envision what it would look like at the end, but actually not that bad to put down. I don't think this will go into the bathroom though. Oops. Something like that. I think it, it's sort of that sort of staggered wood feel going throughout. Okay, I like that. Lobby. What if we do that warm one in the lobby? This one over here. Because I did like it. I certainly liked it enough in the kitchen. But I think in here, it's going to be a little bit more suitable. Maybe a little bit more hard wearing when you're coming in from the shed and stuff like that. So, doesn't look quite as dirty when you're walking over it than a light coloured one. Okay, I like that. And in the bathroom, how do I do a sort of rustic looking floor in a bathroom? Do we go with carpet? Like a dark green and brown carpet. I got the brown carpet on me. Let's get some dark green. Do I just mix? I don't think I want to mix it in randomly together. I think I'm liking the sort of patternized feel of everything here. Do we stripe it? Do we do something like that? Could be like a little design in the middle of the carpet. Do you know like that actually it doesn't quite fit 100% properly though. Can we do something weird with it? Something like that. And then oops, that. And then and try and sort of just make it like that. I know a lot of this is going to be covered up with like toilets and sinks and stuff. Brain completely stopped then. Toilets and stuff. I like to know that underneath it. See, that looks so cool. Ooh, I really like that. And then those ones there. Imagine that in a big room with that pattern repeating all the way through. And that could look really nice. That goes there. That goes there. And then that would be a green, and those two would be brown. Oh, I actually really like that. It's really simple, but I think if you extended that pattern in a big room, that would look amazing, especially with like a little bit of yellow or something, or gold, a little bit of shine in like a big palace or theatre or something in a large room. That would work really well. Okay, just going to cut away. I'm going to get this floor down, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is how we're feeling now when we're sort of walking through. Oh, I love it. It's the first time I've sort of seen that view. That's really nice. I love how bright this feels. This is exactly the feel that you want. You want to come through to the centerpiece, the main part. Yeah, beautiful. 100%. I'm thinking the last thing that we do today is work out this this staircase that's going to come up. I'm thinking about going with dark oak. Nice sort of magnificent sort of feel. And it's also a wood that we're going to be using for the detail around the place, which sort of makes sense. Let's have some of that and some of that then. So, I want it to be 2 blocks wide. Like that, and 2 blocks deep. It's not really that big of a staircase. In fact, I could probably get away with using slabs there. And I think it might look better. Slab. That's not the right slab. That's the right slab. Yeah, I'm thinking at that level. And then that comes down like that. And that goes up like that. That feels nice. I don't think we need a banister. It's not really all that high of a staircase, you know what I mean, on the side here. Maybe a door here could look really cool though. Like we do something like that. And then that looks pretty smart under the stairs. I don't know, maybe we'll end up doing a basement. Maybe this basement could have a deep, dark secret. Put ideas in the comment section below. Well done for getting to this part of the video. If you are listening to this, I'll know anybody who comments anything about this basement idea stuck around until this part of the video. We're quite a way in. I think the doors are hidden enough to not give too much away. They sort of blend in, but the gold sort of draws your attention. But maybe we could have a staircase that then goes down and it holds a secret. I don't know what secret. Maybe a dark secret, maybe a happy surprise. I don't know. Just something completely unique to the island, to the city, something that we don't have. And that could be quite a cool idea. I sort of am quite intrigued to see what people come up with. Do I do it like that, or do I do it like that? I think I do it like that. No, I think I do it like that. And then that'll be just a wall that goes up. I think for the minute that's how I'm gonna have it. Yes. I could probably get something like that. I might as well just use this one. Under that. No, I don't like that. Quartz. Do I want a white? Does the white stand out a little bit? No, I think I'm going to leave that. Didn't like how that looked. Okay, that's perfect then. This is where we're going to have to leave the episode, guys. I know it doesn't look like we've done a lot, but so again, like normal, like I always say with these kind of things, it's all about planning. And I think once we've got this interior done, or maybe we'll do a little bit of an interior, and then we'll just work on the exterior a little bit more. Like I said at the beginning of the episode, get rid of these or change these up. I've got a couple of little ideas. Maybe use some anvils or something, make it look a little bit grander. God, I just love how all these windows are on the front here. So like windows everywhere. So much light is getting into that building that it was a waste to keep it empty. Let's make some use out of it. If you guys enjoyed the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, then feel free to subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode. Bye!